The Greater Waco Chamber, a volunteer-driven business leadership organization, has been a force for good in Waco for more than a century. Today, the Chamber is advancing an economic and community development agenda that promises to lead the region into a new era of prosperity, with an education-based economy and a reputation for green, livable city practices. As in prior years, the 21st Century Chamber relies on its members who provide leadership and resources for the community, building on the organization's record of success, including developing the area's highway network and Interstate 35, Lake Whitney and Lake Waco, transforming James Connolly Air Force Base into Texas State Technical College Waco, establishing McLennan Community College, and more recently, joining forces with the city to retain the Waco VA Hospital. While the city has grown, so has the Chamber. It began in 1899 as the Waco Businessmen's Club, with leaders realizing that by working together, businesses can have a greater impact on the quality of life and economic vitality of the area. The organization continued to grow and stimulate business for decades. By the early 1960s, the Chamber had a permanent home downtown.
I returned here on September the 1st of 1961 as what then was called Executive Vice President, the hired hand of the Chamber. The Chamber is located at 4th and Franklin, and that's where we were until we moved into new quarters when the convention center was constructed.
The Chamber moved to this location through a great partnership with the City of Waco in about 1971, late in that year. And for almost more than 30 years, the Chamber enjoyed that relationship with the City of Waco and the partnership to enable us to function from a very attractive, functional location. That relationship continued well past our lease time, which ended about 2001.
We began to dream at that point, and dream of a facility like this. A building that would make a statement. People would walk by and say, wow, what is that? And we've more than accomplished that through great committees, great visions, and great dreams.
The year I was chair of the Chamber Board, we established a breakthrough initiative that simply said it's time to build a nice new Chamber of Commerce headquarters building. And in doing that, we all agreed we have to do something that makes a statement. We want to do something that will boost the image of the Waco Chamber of Commerce, something that will give us even more credibility, not only with the people of Waco, but also with all the companies that continue to look at our city for relocation. And now I think we can step back and say, wow, this is really something to be proud of for many years to come.
During my term, we took the step to transform that dream into a reality. First thing we did was appointed a building committee chaired by Bob Davis, and Bob and his committee secured the site and began the design of the new facility.
During my year as chairman, my focus for the main part was to continue as the building committee chairman. I also appointed a capital campaign chairman, which was Tom Salome. So most of the year we focused on raising the money to build the building, and today that stands in excess of $7 million, which of course includes the money for the Strategic Economic Development Plan.
We ask people to invest in the Chamber, not to donate to the Chamber, but to invest in the Chamber or invest in Waco, so that we would have a viable future in commerce in this community.
2007 was the year that dreams and planning turned into reality, and when we broke ground. I'm the proudest of the fact that multiple different chairmen over multiple different years remained focused on the goal.
Construction began in May 2007 and continued for 12 months. The Chamber continued to carry its strategic plan from the Texas Life Building while construction was underway. During that time, the staff grew by 6 and several new initiatives began, including the Waco Angel Network, business leadership in schools, and leadership education and development and staffing to follow through on our commitment to revitalize strategic community areas, including our downtown.
I'm the chairman that really gets the benefit of a lot of other folks' hard work for a number of years. I can recall when I came on the board at first, Johnny Mankin talking about we needed to build a building, and here we are about to move in.
Our Challenge Greater Waco plan is a roadmap that we follow in the years ahead to attract the businesses and jobs of the future. This building is our marketing center. It's where we show our prospects and the investors that consider this market the confidence that we have in our region's future.
Since 2005, the Chamber has announced more than 3,700 new jobs, $528 million in new investment, and 3.8 million square feet in new construction and absorption in manufacturing, logistics, professional service, and aviation. $150 million in new construction began in downtown Waco in 2007, an additional $150 million in bond projects for recreation, education, convention and tourism along the Brazos River Corridor, and expansions at 3 major health centers in Waco, Providence Healthcare Network, Hillcrest Health System, and Central Texas Veterans Healthcare System bring in another $333 million in investments. Moving forward with development includes being a leader in the Chamber's Go Green initiative that recognizes exceptional environmentally sound business practices. The Chamber's new headquarters is Waco's first green building, and the Chamber is seeking LEED certification at the gold level. LEED, for Leadership in Energy and Environmental Design, is a program of the U.S. Green Building Council and is a nationally recognized benchmark.
One of the goals in our strategic plan was to change perceptions. So when you think about a green building, you think about places like Portland or Austin. But what about Waco, Texas? This will be the first green building occupied by a Chamber of Commerce in the United States. We think that says something positive about Greater Waco.
The 14,000 square foot 2-story facility, named in honor of local business leader Tom Salome, has many features that make it energy efficient and sustainable from top to bottom. Built on the historic square that has been a parking lot for 50 years, the site was made available by the City of Waco. General contractor Barsh Construction shared the Chamber's commitment to construct a great building. The site was kept free of food, beverages, and tobacco products during construction, and sheetrock dust and other particles were completely removed prior to closing in the walls and laying down the floor. Some 75% of the site's construction waste was diverted from the landfills and taken to recycling centers. The building's Waco Foundation living roof provides relief from the urban heat and is irrigated through a drainage system that collects rainwater and is pumped to the roof using solar energy. The balance of the building's roof is made of a white single-ply thermoplastic material that reflects heat. A 48-panel solar array will generate 6.5% of the electricity required for the building. The Chamber is committed to purchasing E-Green certified electricity, which requires that at least 35% of the power is generated by renewable resources. Low-emission paint, stain, and carpet reduce the amount of volatile organic compounds in the building to near zero. 40 insulated windows and a 24-foot skylight provide natural lighting throughout the work areas. The millwork and furniture is made of Forest Stewardship Council certified wood from sustainable forests. Low-flow faucets, waterless urinals, and energy-efficient heating and air conditioning further save resources. The terrazzo floor in the Robinson Gallery is made from recycled glass. Combining beauty and efficiency, the Chamber building was designed to serve as a center of economic development.
The Chamber is a business leadership organization, and we're recognizing one of Waco's outstanding business leaders by naming this building in honor of Tom Salome. This will be Salome Commerce Center. Other spaces in the building will also recognize other outstanding business leaders.
The Greater Waco Marketing Center, through the generosity of the AT&T Foundation, will provide state-of-the-art features for presentations to prospects. The Hawkins Room overlooks the plaza at Commerce Center and offers a beautiful setting for meetings. The Cooper Room is the Chamber's largest conference room, with seating for 130, with presentation equipment and doors and windows opening to Heritage Square. The Sheehy Room was designed for meetings of the Executive Committee, Economic Development Corporation, and Industrial Foundation. The Chamber collection of local and regional art features a variety of styles and mediums and includes outdoor sculpture. The artists range from world-renowned painters to founders of Waco's art community. The investor wall in the building is strong evidence of the support from the business community for this project. The Greater Waco Chamber's Salome Commerce Center was built by our members for our community with the spirit of pride and foresight leaders have shown here through the ages.